Well, do you notice anything different? What is up, YouTube? Ah, man, it's a gloomy day, which overcast, which means it's good lighting for filming. And yeah, speaking of filming, I gotta get out to the OC and do some filming. But first, another dog, tree branch in the road, you just run it over. There's my truck. Oh, no. So we're gonna find Jeremy B. Hales and we're gonna ask him. I think there's another bombshell. I'm not sure. Do you notice what's different on the RV? Yeah, I went ahead and I had to fix it. I went ahead and fixed the RV myself. I got to fix this because I didn't have time to wait around. So up here, the cover is boom, back on. As you can see, I got a little bit bigger stainless steel screws put in there. Same thing over here. I got right there. I went up to the, am I zoomed in close? Let me zoom it out. Wow! I went to the boat shop at the end of the street, talked to my buddy Nick. Biscayne boats, I think, yeah. Anyhow, because obviously he works on fiberglass, the screw stuff, the boats and all that stuff. So ultimately what he did is he says when it's a number 8 screw and it gets shipped out, they just go to a number 10 or number 10 to an 8, something like that. Anyhow, we got newer, bigger stainless steel screws. Got it all in, got it mounted right, and it's good to go. But speaking of that, I'm gonna rewind for a couple clips. I was actually taking some of the footage out of my phone, and there's some stuff I want to share with you that's kind of fun, and that way you guys can have fun with it as well. But right now, let's get to this bird. This poor bird. He must still be alive because I didn't find him. But here, check this out. Sitting here watching the RV, and I'm gonna spin you around and show you something. Haven't got to this side yet, but I want you to look at this imprint on the window. Can you all tell? That's a bird that flew into the window. Look at that. Is that not a bird? Funny. Yeah, anyhow, this thing's gonna be back up and going here pretty soon. A little bit more to wash, and got the top fixed up there. Got all that done, fixed, worked out, and so we're good to go. Now, if that wasn't a full body impression of a bird minus his head and his beak, I don't know what was. But anyhow, I guess the bird survived because there was no feathers and he wasn't on the ground. But yeah, that was a pretty wild video. All right, so I do apologize for no video yesterday. I did try to do a little bit of film. I probably did a little bit more, but I wouldn't have got enough stuff done. But here, we're gonna throw you back to yesterday. I went and helped my dad out. I'm at Grandma's cabin, and we're getting some stuff cleaned out. That way we can get it up and into the new owner's hands. So here, check this out. Well, everybody, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a video or what I'm gonna do, but I am today heading to this cabin or help my dad clean it out. But this is the path to get in. A lot of whoop-de-doos, a lot of sand. You just don't stop. It's a pretty interesting place around here, to say the least. But this is out in the middle of the Ocala National Forest. And we're gonna take you to the cabin my grandpa built back when I was probably like 8 years old. So hold on, it's gonna be the rain is not so bad, but when it hasn't rained, the roads get a little sandy. And as you can tell, it's one-way traffic. Whoa, I could jump right there. I gotta remember which roads to go down. I think I turn left here. And you just hope nobody's coming down the road. And this is where it gets, really sandy. This is where you don't stop, especially in a big truck like mine. And I got the trailer on, so you just keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. Oh, we're spinning all right. We're spinning all right. It's a very interesting place there. Water hose going across the road, down the road. Dog in the road. House water hose goes for a ways. Don't mind me, dog. Goes on down there. Holy smokes. think. Oh, this is all different. I think that's where I used to turn. I don't even know anymore. Maybe it's this one. We're gonna hope. I don't even know. All I know is you can't stop. Another dog. Tree branch in the road, you just run it over. I'm hoping this is the front of the cabin, not the back. Interesting place there. Oh, sweet. It is the front. I just saw my dad walk out in the road. Oh, mirrors are hitting the mirror. Oh, the mirror got shoved in. It's how thin. That's how close it is. Here we go. We're gonna pull in. Wow. I can't stop. Oh. Oh, oh man. All right. There it is. So here we are at the cabin. Me and Pops are taking down the old pool deck over there, and come to find out, Grandma's got a new neighbor. He's just been over there on this rant for like a while now. Pop says he'll do it for hours, so. Did you hear that? All right, we've been working on the pool deck over there. We got some of the old stuff loaded up. I'm gonna try and squeeze around this way and get out of here. Yep, and there's the steps my grandmother climbed every day, multiple times. 92 years old. All right, get ready for the ride. It's gonna be a fun one. Here's the other person that lives in the property. It's part of my grandmother's property too. The guy's been living there for like 30 years. Whoa, gotta get through all this. All right, the big stand spot's right here coming out this driveway. If they get through this, we'll be all right. I think I just ripped something down back there, but that's okay. I just gotta kind of book it through this once my front wheels get in it. Woo! Big Sandy. Big Sandy. All right, we're gonna go back out here and go the way we came in. Shucks a slide. Luckily, it got a little weight in it. Makes it a little easier. You definitely got to go. Woohoo! Either she lives up here or somebody's getting their dog groomed. All right, we had to stop. Luckily, it was a hard spot, so we should be good. All right, we're good to get out of here. This is Forest Road 8, and this road goes to the middle of the forest. This is the road we just come off of. It turns to my grandma's cabin, so Pop says about 30 minutes to the dump. So through the woods we go. Still driving. It's a very popular road for like people like motorcycles because it's a very windy road. One thing I gotta watch out for is all the animals. Stopped off at this store. This is a local store at the corner. We just stopped off to put some air in the tire. And of course, what happens right when we start driving? The lights come on. Jeez. Yep, the story of my life, folks. Story of my life. Alright, well, all we do is keep driving, right? All the years my dad used to be the slow one in the family driving, and now I can't keep up, and he's still the slowest. So does that mean I'm the slowest? Jeez. Well, I'm guessing we made it to the landfill. Being Florida, they don't have mountains. My goodness. Guess we made it. So we made it. Oh boy. We're all done. They got one heck of an operation here. Check this cool thing out. It's like a conveyor belt. They used to go from that factory or whatever that was over to that one over there. All right, me and Pop, whoop, thumbs on there. Me and Pop's been hard at it. Look, they don't stop. So we've been ripping the pool deck down, as you can see. We're getting close to one chip to the dump, a little bit more, and we'll have all this picked up and out of here. Get a little bit more cleaned up, and then we'll come back, do some weed eating meditations at the fire pit, and a few more other things to clean up. But ultimately, we'll fill another load and back to the dump. So it's done. Otter in reverse mode. All right, Pop says we're done for the day. We're finished. That'd be all pretty easy. That's just picking up trash, put in trash bags, and then we'll burn pile some other little small stuff. Tighten up around here, and then that's gonna be the next project. His old shed. And there's his old barbecue right there. It's a lot of memories here at this fire pit. Obviously, it's a little grown over right now, but this is the front yard, and yeah, we'll get it all back the way to go. My Pop built this cabin with my dad and my two uncles. I put a few nails in there somewhere, but yeah. All right, we're gonna get back to the dump, baby. I'll say it's wild, you know, being there and all the memories growing up, and you know, it's I don't know how to say it. It hurts, heartbreaking, right? You know what I mean? Because of all the memories there from the family growing up. Remember, I was like 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old when my grandpa started building that. Or actually, it was almost built by then. I just went up there and helped as they're continuing on. But yeah, so we'll be back up there a few more times, get a few more things cleared out and cleaned up, and then off goes the history of the Willis cabin, I guess. You know, what do you do, right? Life moves on. So, anyhow, on a little lighter note, check out me and Chelsea in the mall not too long ago. I may or may not have showed you some of my videos, but it's just so fun, and it makes me smile. So here, watch this. We actually got in trouble. We went everywhere we weren't. We went everywhere where we weren't supposed to go. Here, watch this. We're on a mission. Remember, let off. Don't run into nobody. Go to your left. You want to try and make it up the hill?
I'll try.
All right, let's see. Stay to the right-hand side. They're fun, dude. See if you can make it. No, you gotta try and drive up it. See if it'll go. We're going around the mall. Yes, Instagram. We're going around the mall. Go. Take off. Oh yeah, me too. Wherever we want to go. Who wants to race an elephant in the mall? With Zoe. So much fun. If you guys can only, man, that's where I need like just a flying drone to fly and just film all the time. But kind of find out you're not supposed to go to the food court, which we went right up the ramps, right through the food court. We actually made a whole lap around the whole entire mall is what we did, and we weren't supposed to. We were supposed to stay in this one little area. Well, joke's on them, right? Anyhow, another thing you find out is if you go down the ramps and you let off the throttle, it like freewheels, and whoa, those things get the booking. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. But anyhow, had a good time there that day. That was a while back. There's some more footage of my phone that I wanted to get out, and then so now I guess it's time to boogie woogie woogie to Otter Creek. I think I might go to Publix with Julia first, and then we'll head out to the OC. Speaking of OC, there was a meeting last night. I wonder how that went. Well, was it last night or the night before? 2 nights ago. I don't even know. But just wait for the new Bombshell. The Otter Creek Bombshell. And we made it. We're here. We're here. We made it to Otter Creek. Actually, I was just standing there looking. Before we get started, I was just looking at that like, man, you can't see the signs or nothing. So that means I got to get my... Let me see. Machete. And also, you can't see the boxing ring that good. Get out of here. There we are. You're all asking, what about the signs? What about the signs? That's right. Signs everywhere, signs. Like the ones in my truck that we're finally gonna get up today. And you guys are gonna see them today. The new QR codes will be up. as well as the fence donation fence, or fence donation sign. Let's get to it. Things first, we're gonna get this old sign off. Old QR code. The gate smasher sticker's still there. All right, this, pretty sure it doesn't work anymore. So we'll put that in the fire tonight. But you know what does work? Bam! There's the sign. Once again, shout out to Woodstock, Clark Guitar Products. Check them out. The QR code's right there. You can get in on that. You need some stuff made. Oh, there it is. But this is going to be the first thing that's going up. I think we'll put this right here. I think that looks good right there. What do you guys think? And 2 QR codes there. I'm liking that. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, gate smasher sticker. All right, still, that's good. I ain't seen Ty in a long time, but shout out to Ty that made this. Actually, he signed it on here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Here, look. Bam. Y'all read that? Boom, 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 boom. Tie sticks. What else, fam? All right, let's finish getting this on, and then this first donor sign will be done. Boom. All right, let's get the other QR codes up. Up next, the QR codes. Where did the gun go? Almost left it over here. There's my truck. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, man. Sorry about that. The bottom of the truck door hits you when you guys opened up the door. My gun was in there. So. One last screw, people. One last screw. Last screw that's loose. Ta-da! Boom! There you have it. QR code it. The fence donor's right there, everybody. Check it out. It is up. It is on here. You are good to go. Again, thanks to everybody out there who made that beautiful fence line over there happen. Look how good Tubetown 2.0 looks. Woo! All right, let's get over to schoolhouse. I heard there's something. Oh! I caught you by your leg. You guys haven't been fall over lately, but now all of a sudden you did. So let's get out of here. A little birdie just told me I caught wind that there might be another bombshell or something. I don't know. Let's head over to schoolhouse and find out from Jeremy what it is. Look, emergency lights in Otter Creek. Wah! Wah! Flashing. Really wasn't an emergency. All right, we made it to the schoolhouse. It's a little wet out. Not too bad, but the rain's coming. All right, let's go find Jeremy. We'll see. We have some questions. Some questions. Woo. Old lady inside. FAFO. It's pretty obvious they've been hard at. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 5 crates. I don't even know if that's a crate. That's more than a crate. Pallets. I don't know. 5 full. I've been slacking on whatnot, but we are getting closer. We are getting more items. We have about 30 items. When we get about 50, we'll be good to go. So, it's a little chilly. So we're gonna find Jeremy B. Hales, and we're gonna ask him. I think there's another bombshell. I'm not sure. An additional one. You gotta be careful though. You might watch out. He's probably just hiding somewhere. He might not even be here. Actually, I don't even know. Oh, look at it. Yep, they've definitely been hard at work. Okay, so that's 5. So say 5.5. Oh! Oh! No!